gang. Yes, believe it or not, it is time for the video of the day. I'm your host, Greg. Welcome. My little movie theater clip that I usually have that hangs onto my phone is somewhere in the truck. I don't know where it is. I think it's on my top bunk somewhere. Let me tell you something, folks. You throw something in that top bunk, you may never see it again. I got up there, I think a week ago, and I organized it all and got it all organized and got everything set up. So I got boxes up there, see, with different things in it. And I got like my summer clothes that I keep out here, shorts, tank tops, sleeveless shirts, stuff like that I'm not going to wear in the wintertime. And I keep them up there. I've also got like 3 or 4 pair of jeans up there that don't fit me anymore because I'm too fat. My wife and I went a couple weeks ago to Poplar Bluff to the Nutcracker, and I have these sweatpants that I wear most of the time. They're not actual sweats, but I didn't have any real dress pants that would fit me, so I bought a pair, and I had to buy 40s. I'm getting fat again. I just got back. I'm sitting in a Walmart store, which every time I do these, I seem to be sitting in a Walmart store. But I'm sitting in a Walmart store waiting for time to go and get my load. And got out and walked around inside Walmart for a while. And then I went out the other side. And I walked around the garden center and around the back of the store, back here to where I'm at. Just to get some exercise. I do try and walk when I can. I don't always have the time to do it. But anyway, as I was saying, we went to see the Nutcracker, and I didn't think I would really enjoy it. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to feel about it. But my wife and I had been trying to go since we were married, and we wanted to go, and every year something got in the way. Either we didn't have the money, she was sick, I was sick, something was going on with the kids, something was going on somewhere else. Any number of things that would have gotten in the way. So we couldn't go. And this year, we had the money. Tickets were very, very, very reasonable, especially for the show. We had the money. It was on a Monday night, which Monday night's my night off, so I asked for, to be home for my Monday night off. And fate tried again. My wife got sick. Well, when she gets sick, she gets sick. And the only way she's going to get over it is to go to the doctor and get medicine for it. Well, Monday morning, when I got home, she said, "Hey, I'm going to the clinic." And she went to the clinic. She got her medicine. She took it that morning. By that night, she was still sick, but she was doing a little better. And so we got that part taken care of. Fate just did not want us to go to this Nutcracker. Because then, in southern Missouri, it started to snow. Well, it had rained earlier, and now it was cold enough to snow, so we figured, well, the roads are going to be slippery. I didn't care. I'm from Michigan. I can drive in this stuff. No big deal. And they said it was going to go on no matter what because they couldn't reschedule the ballet. We drove over there, and the roads weren't that bad. And it was a sold-out crowd, and just about everybody showed up. There were a few empty seats, but not many. It was really enjoyable. I was very surprised. It was not boring like I expected it to be. It was very exciting. There was even some comedy in it. There was just, I don't know how to describe it. It was really great. I posted a lot of pictures on my Facebook, which I haven't been on Facebook the last few days because honestly, I'm getting on Facebook and I'm scrolling through and somebody's posting something Okay, somebody will post something, and I'll see it like for the next 2 or 3 days. And I see ads and advertisements and just stuff that I really don't care about. So I stopped. I haven't been on Facebook for a few days. If you're on my video of the day Facebook page, I think I might have my wife copy and paste this onto the page, just so you guys can see it. If not, it might not get on there for a couple of days. I've been bored with it. I really have. I've been bored with Facebook. It was exciting and fun when I first got on it. I got to see what was going on with my friends and people that I hadn't talked to and people that didn't live near me, and I could keep up with everything that was going on. But like I said, it just got boring. It got to the point where all I was seeing was crap. I wasn't seeing my friends' updates, and you're only allowed to put so many people to see first. And I put them people seeing first, and I see ads before I see them. And it got old. So I just stopped. I still play my township game. But that's pretty much it. Okay. Things are still same as always at work. Crazy as ever. We're now getting into the Thanksgiving, Christmas, what I have always referred to in the past as Halloween Mass. Starts at Halloween and ends up at Christmas. Halloween Mass. Walmart. You go in there, there's Christmas stuff everywhere. 35 days till Christmas. 35 days till Christmas, and Thanksgiving is a week from tomorrow. That's because Thanksgiving is 2 days from the end of the month this year? Let me look. Yeah, it's 2 days from the end of the month. Thanksgiving's on Thursday. The end of the month is Saturday. And so, it'll be almost December by the time Thanksgiving is here. And when I went home for the Nutcracker, that was on Monday night. On Tuesday, we celebrate our Thanksgiving, and back out on Wednesday, and I won't be home again till Christmas. And I'm gonna go ahead and just say that something popped up on my screen for one of my apps, and I had to move it. That's why you saw my thumb. The drugstore where we go to get our prescriptions is awesome. Okay, I'm going to be out here when I left the house. It's going to come up about 6 weeks. I only get a 30-day supply of my medication for my blood pressure and for my heartburn. They worked it out so I was able to have enough to get all the way through until I got home, and that was so very nice of them. But they managed to work it out. They're great people. I'm not going to mention their name on here because really it's not that important, but just that you know that there are some drugstores out there that will make sure you have your medication and they take care of you. And those are the ones that I like, the ones that take care of you. Like I said, as far as work, it's been the norm. Last night was crazy. My first load was a frozen dairy load. And I think I've mentioned before, I don't know how these trucks get out of the yard. How did the trailer I had even get loaded? The one bulkhead door, what there is there's a rope that runs up the wall, runs through a couple pulleys, and comes over. It's got a hook on it. And then what you do is you pull the hook down, you lift the bulkhead door up, you hook it to the bulkhead door, and then you grab the other rope on the wall and you pull it, and it pulls it up to the ceiling and holds it there. The rope on this door was gone. There was no rope, there was no hook, there wasn't anything. Then they had the pallets that were 6 foot tall, and then they had stuff hand loaded on top. Then they had stuff hand loaded on the floor. Folks, this is food. You cannot put food directly on the floor. It's a health code violation. So I don't know how much of that stuff that was on the floor had to be scrapped because it was on the floor. Somebody messed up. Well, then, when the guy pulled the last pallet off the truck, they have these eggs. They're in a white carton. There's like 60 eggs in it. It's square. It's about yay thick. and they had a bunch of them that were on top of the pallet that weren't wrapped. So as the guy was putting the pallet in, it fell off the front of the pallet. The guy didn't realize it. And he just smashed it into the front of the truck. Needless to say, that truck went on the repair line when I got back to get the rope fixed and to get a washout from the egg yolks all over the floor. Matter of fact, stay tuned at the end of this, and I'll put a picture of the eggs so you understand what I'm talking about. All right? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I haven't done one in a while, and I've been babbling on for 10 and a half minutes now. So I will shut up, and I will get this put together and get it put on for you. And until next time, this is your host of the video of the day, Greg the Crazy Trucker, saying, see ya!